Hello and welcome, John Kroner with Bullseye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to the AI Holly market and update for the day and the week ending Friday, June the 15th. Well, let's go ahead and get in and take a look at what happened with the markets. But first, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Father's Day, as I'm actually doing this video on Father's Day. As I shared with you in Thursday's video, I actually celebrated my 60th birthday Friday, so I took a couple days and went up to Lake Erie in Erie, Pennsylvania, and enjoyed a couple days up there. But I'm back now, so as promised, I will go ahead and get you the AI Holly and market update, and we will go from there. So let's first take a look at the Qs, and as you can see here, we kind of had a doji type day, closed near the top of the day, or basically closed about where it opened. So no major move there. I'd say all is still well. The IWM, same thing. We had a little bit of volatility through the day, but closed near highs. I've got these new highs we're trying to break through, and but we are holding very nicely. IBB, a little bit of volatility here, but same thing, kind of gapped down a little bit, but then gained and closed higher than what it opened, so that held its own. The spiders, gapped down, but then recovered, so I'd say that was somewhat positive, but we're going to have to see which way we get follow through on Monday. The diamonds, same thing. We gapped down, have that big bottoming tail and closed up above where it opened, but still down from Thursday. So, once again, it looks to me like it showed some strength and some recovery, especially as you can see here towards the end of the day. But, depending upon what's going on with all these trade wars going on and the tariffs back and forth, we'll have to see what kind of an effect that has on the overall markets and which direction they choose to take. And we'll take a fast look at GLD, and you can see here major pullback on that. And TLT, we gapped up, and then we did pull back some on there, even though closed a little bit above where we were on Thursday. Now let's go ahead and bring our weekly chart in, as on the weekend. At the end of the week, we like to take a look and see how the markets closed out. So we'll slide our chart over here, and we will go ahead and start. And let's sort it this way. We'll start with the diamonds over here, and you can see on the weekly chart, we've got our moving averages fanned out the way we want them. We have the 200, the 50, and the 8 just crossed the 20. So we had this consolidation here. So we've got to break through here, because if we don't break through, we're going to be in trouble. But so far still looks fairly good, I think, from a technical point of view. But we're going to have to make sure we don't break down below this 20, which is fairly close. The IWM on the weekly, you can see here we've had several. Get my chart. There we go. You can see we've had these several weeks in a row. We had this one red candle here, but that would be the red barred Nord. So we've had many weeks up, all new highs, and so we are looking very, very good there. I'd caution that some consolidation, sideways movement, or even a little bit of a pullback may be in order. So you want to watch it, but I think that chart looks very, very healthy. The Qs, we have pretty much the same thing, and as we've talked before, this 8 has crossed the 20. It is riding it up and looking very, very good, and many weeks of the upside. So we are looking very good there. And you can see here, all-time highs. So looking great there. And let's go ahead and take a look at the spiders. And there we go. The spiders, the 20 has gone kind of flat on us, but the moving averages are fanned out the way we like to see them in a, improving market. But just a lot of, we're in this range here that we've been bouncing back and forth, and we're having a hard time getting above this range right here, about the 280 mark, the 280.50 right in there. Looking, I think, pretty good from a technical point of view, but, depending upon what goes on with these trade wars, that could break down in a hurry. So I would be a little bit careful there and be waiting for it to show some direction for sure which way it wants to go. And we pretty much have the same thing on the IBB here, as far as the 20, with a little bit of losing momentum, but we are headed, looking good for the past several weeks. So I would say that's a positive sign. And the big thing is going to be to get above, this recent high here at about the 115.70 mark, and then to get above the 119.37 after that. So that's how we're looking on those. Now we'll take a look at GLD on the weekly. And there you go. You can see here we definitely have the downtrend in place. We have a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly. So if we trade below this 120.92 or thereabouts, we may have several more weeks of downside, coming our way on the GLD. And the TLT, let's see how that is looking. And here we have a bullish engulfing candle, and the 8 has crossed the 20 that you can see right there. And so if we get a trade above the 121.08, or in that time frame, we may have signaled a reversal there. So as always, we'll have to watch and see which way the markets move and how they tell us they're going to go. And now let's go ahead and take a quick look at Holly, how she finished off the day and the week. On the Holy Grail, she was up 22 cents for the day on 12 trades. And on Risk On, up $1.51. On Holly 2.0, 241 profit. On the Risk On, $1.33 profit, 16 trades there. And the Holly Neo, she also had 16 trades and down 35 cents for a loss, but the Risk On, she was up 86 cents. So if we look at the yellow here for the day, she had 44 trades, a profit of 228, and a Risk On profit of 370. For the week, you can see here, Holy Grail 79 trades, a loss of 16 cents. Risk On, a profit of 284. In the Holly 2.0, she had 80 trades, 299 profit. Risk On profit 597. Holly Neo, she made a profit of 46 cents, but the Risk On was 533. So Holly 2.0 did the best on the profit category and in the Risk On category. So that's where she did good. Combined, she had 248 trades, $3.29 profit. Risk On profit $14.14. So that is your Holly recap for the week. And once again, if you are interested in this software, we have yearly and monthly subscription plans. We have a standard plan, and then we have a premium plan. The premium plan includes the Holly and more price alerts and some of the advanced features. So I definitely recommend that you give that a try. If you just want to get your feet wet, go ahead, try the standard. Here is the link to get into that. It's just the bit.ly link, and then /TI pricing. It is case sensitive. If you use Bullseye 15, you'll save 15% on your first month or your first year. And then I would also welcome you, if you would like to, you can follow me at bullseyetrader.com. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or StockTwits. If you got anything out of this video, I'd ask you to go ahead and hit this thumbs up for me. And if it's the first time you saw this video and you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and that way you'll never miss one. So lots of ways to follow us. I want to thank you for tuning in today, and God bless.